So I wanted to play Pokemon Go today on a nice little bike ride, but it was pouring torrentially, so I guess I'll have to settle for fake Pokemon. Let's continue our journey. Preschooler Oliver. And Caterpie. So what we can do today, what I intend to do today, is evolve Sweeney all the way, I think. Take on the gym for sure. Probably at the end of the episode. Because I can catch a Pokemon here in this route that I am now. And then there's another route to the east. I got my directions confused. To the east of Santalune City, right by the gym. Where I can catch another Pokemon and also get some levels. Don't know if I'll show all of that because I really want to avoid just grinding montages as much as I possibly can. We'll see though. And we can get some roller skates. Can do that pretty quickly. This battle might take a little bit longer than I want it to. But Sweeney needs the experience. And Azurill can't really do anything to me as far as I know. It might have Water Gun, but... yeah, Water Gun even. Yep, there it is. I don't think it's gonna do too much. No, that did, like, nothing. Somebody's mowing the lawn, or doing some... Maybe using a sub pump. Not real sure. Probably the latter, because it did rain a ton. It literally, the sky opened up and poured out buckets. In the span of, like, 15 minutes or less. Should I battle this girl or should I find a Pokemon first? Let's find a Pokemon first. I'm not sure what you can find over here. And I hope this isn't a continuation of the previous route. Okay, Burmy. Alright, I'm alright with that. I feel like every attempt that I've made at finding a Pokemon, or doing a Nuzlocke, I should say. Don't protect, come on. I'm not gonna hurt you, I'm just gonna whittle down your HP until you're almost dead so I can catch you, that's it. Anyway, just about every attempt I've made at double protect? Come on, I'm trying to, like, tell a story and you're doing unbelievable things. Anyway. Every time that I've tried to do a Pokemon X Nuzlocke, I have encountered a Burmy in this area first. So that had to be my Pokemon. And in the past, I was just not super excited about it. Oh, come on. Not super excited about this Burmy, that's for sure. I wasn't super excited about it because I've never used Burmy before. It's just like a bug, grassy kind of Pokemon. I think it's bug grass. But I did a little research on it, trying to figure out what I could even do with it, and I discovered that female Burmy evolves into Wormadam, who has different typings based on where it last battled when it gained the level that evolved it or something. This might be a grass type Pokemon. I don't know if I can stun spore it. If it would stop using Protect though, that'd be great. But male Burmy evolves into Mothim, who I have no experience with. I already have a bug Pokemon on my team that I quite like. But I think Mothim might end up being a good addition. Wow, it has used up all of its Protects and now it's struggling. It's damaged by Recall. Now is the time to throw the ball. Honestly, I would have preferred a female Burmy so I could get the pink Trash Cloak Wormadam, which is Bug and Poison. I think... Oh, no, it's Bug Steel. Bug Steel. I don't know why it's called Trash Cloak and it's not Poison type, but... Alright, so we caught Le Burmy. Bagworm Pokemon. To shelter itself from cold, wintry winds, it covers itself with a cloak made of twigs and leaves. Give a nickname. Oh god, I don't have a nickname prepared for this thing. Bagworm. Bagworm. Bag boy. Okay. That's what they used to call, like, baggers, right? Or no, bag boy is at, a hotel. Or that's bellboy. Or bellhop. God, I don't know anything about anything. So Bag Boy's the name. I'm not thrilled with it, but it's the first name I came up with, and that seems to be the best idea. Or, just the best method of naming, is just not thinking about it too much. This is gonna be our second encounter for the episode. Possibly our last encounter for the episode, and it is a Farfetch'd. That's interesting. I have not used a Farfetch'd, at least not in a really long time. And I don't know what it has. It might have, I don't think it has peck. That duckbill does not look like it's got any pecks in it. It's got Leer. Definitely doesn't have wing attack. It might have Gust. And it might have none of the above. I'm gonna cook that leek. I'm gonna have a nice grilled leek for dinner. Do people actually eat grilled leeks as like a side? Because I've definitely heard the phrase grilled leek as like just a meal option. But I don't know if I've ever had it. And leek's just like basically, it's kind of like an onion, right? I don't know. I don't know that I've ever had just a leek by itself. I know that they're notoriously dirty, and you gotta wash them real good before you cook them and serve them. But that's about it. That's the summation of my leek knowledge. Come on! Yikes! Oh no! Oh dear! Oh god! Yikes! Oh no! Oh no, that's no good. That's bad. Let's not do that anymore. Thank god I have all these potions. Stop it. That could be bad, although I don't think it's going to... I don't think it's going to be able to use it enough times consecutively to actually do enough damage to me, because hopefully this ball will catch it. It's not Pokemon Go. What the heck? Oh my god. Does it have Skill Link or something? Golly! Please catch it this time. Oh, I meant to use a potion. Oh my god. Stop, 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 stop! Oh! This is ridiculous. I'm not speaking because I'm terrified. Please use something else Farfetch'd. Oh my god. I have to keep using potions until it uses something other than Fury Attack. Oh, thank god. Now I can use the Pokeball. And I can't tell you why it's not. Does Farfetch'd just have like a really low catch rate or something? Oh no. I don't know what to do. I'm risking it. I'm risking it. I'm gonna do the old trick that certainly doesn't work. Tapping the B button, tapping the A button, whatever it is. It was different for everybody, but everybody did it, and it never worked because it's not true, but it worked that time. Oh, God. I need to take a Xanax. Wow. This Farfetch'd. Wild Duck. I'm gonna name it Pate. I actually had a completely different name in mind for it, but like, now that I've said Pate out loud, I feel like I have to name it that. Pate. Okay, level 9. So, the average of the two levels that I thought. Alright, well, we're gonna get a Spewpaw. At the very least. Does it evolve level 9 and then level 10? Alright, you know what? After an episode and a half of not really making any educated guesses, I'm just gonna look it up. Let's go to Bulbapedia. Wow, Spewpaw's not cute. I mean, it is cute, but it's also like, ugh. Let's get the heck out of here. Golly! Then we can check out Pate back at the Pokemon Center. No! Okay, that's alright, it's fine. She just needs to take a breather. That's her problem right now. Alright, we're good. Let's get going. Inner focus, protects the Pokemon from flinching. Oh! It's a brave Farfetch'd. That explains why it was so determined to kill me. Let's check out the hats real quick. I know they're gonna be hats. That's all that's ever sold in here. Ugh, golly. I don't have enough money to spend on hats, honestly. I should be buying more potions after that. After Pate tried to wreck me. Let's grab the roller skates while we're at it. What's up, lady? Aren't you, like, Rinka? That's not a real name. That might be a real name. If your name is Rinka, I apologize. It's just not a name I've ever encountered outside of this game. Doesn't mean it's not real. It's very apt. I think they call that an aptonym when your name matches what you do, like your occupation, or it just describes you very well. How could were your parents like professional roller skaters and they just kind of planned that you would be a roller skater too, and so they named you Rinka? That's a bummer that it lowered my attack, because that's all I've got to go on right now. Still did... Oh, it was a critical hit. That's why it did a lot. And he's gonna lower my defense, too. He's just an all-around stat-lowering zigzagoon. I wish you would stop. That would be really nice. Be fully paralyzed? No. Don't do too much damage. Okay, we're good. I always get a little bit concerned when they lower my defense more than once. And then use a physical attack. That's always a little bit scary. Give me them roller skates. I don't know if I'm stronger than a gym leader yet. I will be by the end of this episode. Not yet. I don't need the instructions, thank you. Because I already know how to skate real well. That was fun. I just had to get a little bit more out of my system. So I just finished clearing out all the trainers on Route 22. Originally I wanted to keep it in the video, but it started taking a really long time. Nothing really interesting happened, so I decided to edit it all out. I'm sure you understand. The only notable thing that happened was Pate learned Aerial Ace at level 9. Thank God. Sweeney hasn't evolved yet. But, he's very close. Let's look at Pate real quick. Aerial Ace, there we go. Beautiful. And I'm now going to, not lead with Pate in the gym, because I do really, really want Sweeney to evolve, and I think in order to do that, I need to lead with Sweeney as I take on the gym trainers. Because as far as I know, I've already fought all the other trainers available to me right now. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful photographs. I never really noticed those before. Let's take a closer look. Look at that. Metapod. A Butterfree. It's a very small Butterfree. I wish you could see these too, but honestly, probably more of the same. So the trick here, I think, You have to follow the water droplets to go directly to the gym leader. But if you just follow the water droplets, then you miss out on some of the trainers. And I don't know about you, but I really like fighting all the trainers in the gym. Just get them out of the way. It's good experience. And personally, I need all I can get before the gym leader. I'm not 100% ready for that yet, I don't think. Let's see what Aerial Ace can do. Don't make me dizzy, buddy. I guess Comet Punch doesn't do that. It's Dizzy Punch that confuses you. Sometimes I get things confused. No! Alright. Speaking of being confused. Thank you, Aerial Ace using man. Not what I meant to say, but okay. Can you break out of confusion again, Pate? Oh my god, Pate. You were finally giving me what I expected. You were giving it your all. Come on, Sweeney. Come on, Sweeney. Just a little bit more, Sweeney. Only problem with that is that now that I've gone... Alright, this is fine. I was gonna say that I'm not sure where to go next, but this is... seems to be the right way. So don't want to fight this child. Something about bug Pokemon evolving quickly. Well, Sweeney seems to be taking its sweet time. Alright, so here's the question. Is Sweeney strong enough to get rid of this pupa? I don't think so. This pupa is certainly not strong enough to get rid of Sweeney, but, like, I'm not gonna sit here and watch this. Or rather, I'm not gonna do this and make you sit here and watch this. I'm gonna switch out to Pate, who now has one of my favorite flying type moves. Probably one of the best flying type moves. At the very least, the best flying type move I could possibly have right now. That didn't do a lot of damage, considering all I was just building it up to be, but we'll just do it again. I think Aerial Ace is base 60, which is not the absolute highest, obviously. It's pretty high. I think it's like a good number for competition. And it never misses, so that's absolutely vital. Pate gains a level. Sweeney, you've got to gain a level. You've got to. You gotta. I guess he doesn't gotta. It's okay, maybe next time, Sweeney. We've got an unlimited amount of time for you to evolve. Okay, last trainer. If Sweeney doesn't evolve this time, I will be disappointed. It's a Kakuna. That's gonna give a lot more experience than anything else, because it's a second stage Pokemon. You've gotta be close. You were right there, Sweeney. All along. So what can Kakuna even do besides harden? I don't know. It's going to harden though, and that's gonna make it harder to defeat it with Tackle. Oh, unless I get critical hits. I don't think that's gonna happen again, though. Maybe we'll see. Nope. Poison Sting. Good thing this isn't Gen 1. I recently discovered that in the first generation of Pokemon games, Bug was weak to poison. I think it doesn't resist it now because it's not saying it's not very effective. It's neutral, but it was weak to it in the first generation, and that caught me really off guard. I think I was using Caterpie or something against something that poison stung me, and it said it was super effective. I was like, you gotta be kidding me! But, you know, first generation's pretty broken, so can't really hold that over its head. Finally, we're gonna get our Vivillon, which I'm gonna pronounce different every single time, I promise you that. We can switch out and go into Linus. So here's my gym leader strategy that I'm thinking of right now. I'm going to start with Pate, who's got that Aerial Ace, Because I know Viola is going to lead with Surskit, and that's a nice one-hit KO. Thank you, Linus. I know Viola's going to start with Surskit, which is part water, and it's going to use Water Sport. Which is very unfortunate, because I would prefer to use, I'll stop talking while Sweetie finally evolves. I'm waiting for this. Yeah! Ah, beautiful creature. There are other wing patterns I like more, but there's literally no way to get them other than like trading. Ta-da! Never gonna learn, never gonna use String Shot, but probably not gonna use Struggle Bug that much either. What was I saying? I'm gonna lead with Pate. I don't think I have any items that can even have. Lead with Pate for Surskit, which is gonna use Water Sport. Unfortunate. Because, I need to use Linus's fire-type moves against the Vivian. Because I don't have any rock types. Also would be nice to have. I could have caught a Dunsparce out in the field. And, they know Rollout. But that didn't happen. So, that determined expression, that glint in your eye that says you're up to the challenge, it's fantastic, just fantastic. Oh, that's right, Viola says fantastic about 500 times a second. Oh! Well, that's gonna be an awful picture, because it was very close to my face. I wasn't prepared. I think my teeth were kind of, like, sticking out of my lips a little bit. Like, ugh. Alright, Pate. We've been training for this. You're exactly on par with it. Let's see. Should I just go straight for an Aerial Ace, which I doubt will take it all the way down? Or should I leer it? Let's just go for the Aerial Ace, honestly. No point in setting up. It's faster than me anyway. And it got the Water Sport up. So, maybe the more turns I can... Whoa! That did take it, well, critical hit. So, that's why that happened. I was gonna say, the more turns I can burn with, the Surskit out, the more... The closer I can get to Water Sport being over, and I could safely use Linus, but obviously that didn't happen. Thanks for overdoing it for the first time in your life, Pate. I'll just have to use Linus regardless. We'll see. It's gonna use Infestation. Does it have any physical... I don't know. It has Struggle Bug. Let's start with a Howl. Because that tackle did more damage than I want it to. I'm surprised it didn't use Infestation first, honestly. It'll probably go for that next. Oh, wait a second. For some reason I thought Howl, happened to the other Pokemon, and it lowered their attack rather than raising mine. Oh my god. That is a pathetic amount of damage. That's the effect of Water Sport. I'm gonna have to potion up Linus pretty soon. If I could get a burn, that would be great. I'm a little bit worried. Because as long as Infestation is going, I can't switch out. Which means all I can really do is heal Linus every second that I get the chance. Because Infestation should stop. Alright, Water Sport's over. Let's see how much more Ember does now. It should be doing a lot more than that. I didn't think Water Sport cut it out quite that much. That's a critical hit. Yikes. Okay. So... Vivillon's not in the red. I'm not faster than it, though. And I don't want to get Linus down too low in the HP department. Okay. So as long as it's not in the red, then she's not going to use her potion on it. And I think we're in the clear to go for another Ember. Okay. As long as this Ember hits, which I can't see why it wouldn't. Got him! So that ended up being a little bit easier than I thought it would be. That water sport is just a problem every time. Infestation is a problem every time. Flame charge. Let's get rid of Scratch. It's better to have 2 stab moves than 1 stab move, and I think Flame charge is physical, while Linus, being a Fennekin, has better special attack. I would assume, because I'm pretty sure Delphox is like a special attacker. That makes sense to me. Because it's like a magician, you know, blah blah blah. Anyways, we won. Thank goodness, got our very first badge! Which is... Honestly, the badges in this game have, like, the least creative names I could possibly think of. It's just the bug badge. I'm rolling my eyes. And then one of them is the iceberg badge. I think that's the last one. There's the psychic badge, which is just another one. It's just a type of Pokemon they use in the gym. I don't understand why they did that. I feel like in this generation of consoles, like the Wii U and the 3DS, the localization team has just not been putting out their best work. The North American one, at least, because the other thing I can think of is in Mario Kart 8, in the North American game, Music Park is the name of a roadway, and Music Park is whatever. I mean, you probably wouldn't give it too much thought just as Music Park, but when you know that in the European, or at least the United Kingdom version, I assume that's just European, in that version of the game, it's called Melody Motorway. That's a much better name for that road. Why Music Park? I don't understand. Why Bug Badge? Is it called anything better in the other English-speaking countries version of the game? Don't know. But that's just one of the gripes I have with it. One last thing before we go. This girl right here, I think she's Viola's older sister, sees that we have the Bug Badge and decides to give us the experience share, which should make training my Pokemon much easier. Thank goodness. Alright, now that's it for today. See you later, everybody!